But I grew up in a tofu factory, and I used to show these images before, and I stopped, and now I'm showing them again because I want to teach the world how tofu is made. It's actually very interesting. It's such a simple food, but the process is very complex. This is where I grew up. It's in Seattle. It was this a tofu factory. It's a family business. Who grew up in a family business? Family business? Oh, it's hard work, isn't it? Yeah, it was terrible. Family business. I grew up in a family business, and the family business is hard because we would wake up at 1 o'clock in the morning and work till 6 o'clock at night. And this was like 6 days a week. But my father was paranoid of the competition. There was only one competitor, really. So he demanded we work 7 days a week. So it was very strange, my father. But it was very hard work. And tofu begins with soybean seeds, little yellow seeds. You know, you sort of plant them in the ground, they become like those edamame. You know, the things you eat at Japanese restaurants for too much money. The edamame base. And they're soaked overnight, and they're crushed. They're ground. You know, like corn, it gets ground in sort of like a tortilla. They're ground and boiled. And once you boil it, what happens is it becomes this beautiful white, creamy mixture. You know, and here it is. This is coming out. This is essentially soy milk. There's no soy cows. It's sort of actually that's how it happens. And inside this soy milk is added an extract of seawater. The Chinese figured this out, that if you add some seawater to the soy, it kind of forms clumps. And so the clumps form like a cheese. Cheese is a very similar process. And it's placed inside a box lined with cloth. So to make it's a mold. It's a little mold. And the water is pressed out of this. That's what takes a long time, actually. You know, in my family, my father invented many heavy technologies. Heavy things. This is his last invention was the water weight. I used to be very muscular when I was younger. You can't tell now. And it's all cut like this. And many people ask, how do I tell a good tofu? Good tofu is usually handmade, hand cut. So if it's irregular shape, it's usually going to be okay. Anyways, so I grew up in this factory floor, very small floor actually. And my father believed in Spartan education. The idea that you know, in the winter he made it very cold, and in the summer he made it very hot. So it was a very hard life. And so because of this, I loved going to school. Because school was so happy. School was easy compared to this, and so I became very good at school, really. A place to escape the home business. Because family business essentially is child labor, essentially.